Hello! It's been a while since I've made an update video on my Mega Man Legends Unity project. I think it's been about 2 months, but I think I'm going to keep it that way because then the updates can be more jam-packed with stuff. So right off the bat, let's talk about the camera system. So in the old camera system, it was just directly connected behind Mega Man. There was no offset in terms of his rotation. And in the original game, Mega Man can actually turn slightly faster than the camera can rotate until a certain threshold, and then it stops and you can wrap back around. I think that makes it feel a lot more natural whenever you're moving around. It allows him to turn a little bit, so if you turn for a very long time, it also pairs well with the side steps. Also, we've got the ability to walk back and forth, just walking. I've always liked his animation of him walking. Makes him look like he's full of swag. You can also sidle to the right and left, although I don't really know the purpose of this in the game. I don't think I've ever used it. It'd be nice to later on make some sort of Reaver-bot that is sensitive to hearing, and you can use this to maybe sneak around. Of course, you can still hear his footsteps, but you know, it's a video game, so if you're moving slower, you're quieter, right? Alright, and we got the pause menu. It is set up to show the life, the amount of zenny, the time I haven't set up yet. I'm trying to figure out a good way to keep track of that throughout the game. This is just kind of rudimentary. I set it up just so I can practice the button movement. Each one doesn't really have anything other than being able to navigate around. That doesn't even have the description. Go to Buster Parts. None of these buttons work. The only button that works is close. Go down to special weapons. Can't press those. Close. Go to options. None of these actually even do anything. Close. And then you can get out as well. Let's see here. Oh, it pauses time whenever you pause, which was a fantastic thing to implement. So then you can be like mid-battle, pause, take a breather, and then unpause and you get back to it. So this guy's here is actually to demonstrate the dialogue system. Dialogue in the game is like this. Turns, talks to you. Hello, Mega Man. Sure is a nice day to stand around. And then you can talk. This is mainly just to test the choices in the game. And be like, yeah, sure, it's a great day to stand around. Oh, you have yourself a good day, friend. And then he goes back. And he just stands there and breathes lightly. Of course, you can say the other thing. See a nice day to stand around. How did you even get here? What do you mean? I've been standing here for as long as I have been created. And that is true. He has been here. I kind of threw him there as just a placeholder. But my scripts are set up in a way where I can easily implement new NPCs. And the dialogue is stored in Inky files, INKY. They are generated into JSON files, which Unity can then use easily with my system that I've got here. So this room, this really isn't anything. This is just something I wanted to have open because I've always wanted to walk into it as a kid, and I'm pretty sure everyone else has always wanted to do that as well. There's nothing here. There's not even a refractor because it's in my pocket. Yeah, so let's move on to the next area and show some more stuff that I worked on. Also, if you hear in the background music will actually loop seamlessly. So it has the initial rift, and then it loops through the actual middle parts, which actually was very hard to set up. I probably didn't do it the right way, though. So then right off the bat, we're going to have Roll yell at us.
There should be a Reaver-bot around there somewhere. Can you see it? It looks like a small one. You should be able to take it down with your buster gun.
And then you get the instructions. And you can click through them if you want, so you don't have to listen to it. Same thing with her voice. You can smash through A and just not listen to her. So the Reaver-bots, these things are fully coded. So if you get close, of course, they'll do a little spin attack, but they also have a chance to launch bombs at you. They'll go over there, tinkle it, and then explode. And of course, you can take one straight to the face. Your body does not like that. Also, another thing I have fixed is the facial structure. In the previous video, whenever I took damage, Mega Man just had no expression whatsoever, which was kind of funny, but not, you know, realistic. So I'm gonna wait for this guy to shoot something. And yeah, you can see Mega Man is actually in pain. And then these guys you can just shoot and then you can kill them. You can also shoot to interrupt them. I don't know if that's actually in the game. I've never actually tried it, but I'm actually going to keep it because I like it. Oh, and he's dead. Ooh, I'm going to grab this. I actually do need that. And here's some Zenny. That is also counted up there, up in the top of the pause menu. Oh, and that's another bug that I'm still trying to work on. When I unpause, he like jumps for a minute. I know exactly why he's doing it. I just haven't found a good way to fix it. So now we'll just spawn kill these guys. Actually, oh, we'll kill this one. Let's keep this one alive. So if you're far enough away, they'll actually scoot towards you. Or what I call scooting. Yeah, that little movement. And they can keep up with you. So if you like try to run past them, they will most likely catch up to you if you're in a straight and gray area. But you can go around a corner and they're pretty stupid, but we'll kill them. That's another thing I haven't fixed yet is the Buster gun. Of course, there's no model on his hand of an actual Buster gun, but you can just shoot infinitely. I haven't actually set up the rapid, range, energy, attack, and all that good jazz.
Turn right there.
Well, I was going to ask us to turn right there, but we are not going to. We're just going to go over here and kill these guys. Because I would like more health. And actually, so I can cheat, because I can. I'll just give myself max health. So now we'll go over here.
Can you see a door nearby?
Why, yes, I can roll.
Do you see a door? That should...
Yeah, I'll show you. You can actually skip through all this. And then there's the instructions on how to open doors. Doors have been implemented. You get close, open it, you press down on the C stick, then it opens. And not C stick, the C buttons. I'm using a Nintendo 64 controller with a Hyperkin adapter. It is very nice. They're quite fun to play with. Yeah, we got those guys. We'll let them sleep. They look kind of tired. We go over here and Roll will yell at us, but we're going the wrong way.
Where are you going, Mega Man? That's not the right way.
No, it's the right way.
I don't like the way that looks.
Ah, it looks pretty good.
Maybe you better head back.
I'm gonna do the opposite of what you said. So I'm gonna go over here into this very inconspicuous button on the floor. Totally not gonna be a trap of any sorts, but you know, I guess we'll just see what it does. I hope nothing happens.
Be careful, Mega
Oh,
Man. It looks
man.
like they've got you surrounded.
So I added these little worm guys. I can't remember what they're called. Here I coded them and have them all set up. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, they're pretty rough. But also they don't attack you until they see you. I spent a good while actually watching these guys in the wild in the game, and they're actually really stupid. Whenever it's just one of them. But yeah, we'll kill him. We'll grab some health because, as we can see, we're desperately needing it.
Mega Man, are you alright?
Yeah, we're free. So we're gonna work our way over here. This area has not been set up yet. She's not telling me to watch out there's anything in front of you, and there's no Hiroko enemies here, because I've been spending a lot of time and actually getting the transitions to work correctly. And I've got this one going. And I'm pretty proud of it. And it also works going backwards as well. So in terms of this area, there's not much to it. Of course, there's a little hanging area, but I've just started working on this area. Got to set up where the little dudes fly past on the screen. Don't know where they go. I guess they just vaporize because you, like, unless they went outside and met up with the bigger boss. I don't know. And here we got one of these little cubes. Little resource cubes is what I call them in the game. But actually right now, just because I can, I've made it where they can climb on them. And it'll actually allow you to get over here into the forbidden area. As a kid, I've always wondered what was up here. And according to the game files, nothing. It's just a blank area. We'll destroy it. And I set it up to drop a stupid amount of goodies. Try to grab as much health as I can. Oh, I actually noticed my health didn't go up. It must be at a very, very low number. Or another bug. Guess we'll add that to the list. But yeah, that goes nowhere. The energy shield should be pretty easy to set up. The little spider dude up here, That shouldn't be terribly hard to set up, but it's not going to be easy. There's a lot of tools that I've been using from Mega Man Legends Station to pull the models and animations out of the game, so they're pretty much a one-to-one. Except Mega Man, I've had to recreate all these from scratch. I couldn't find his animations. And actually, I made him before I actually knew about these tools. I'll have to credit him whenever I finally get this thing submitted and posted to some forum so people can play it. But there's nothing over here. It's just climb up here. And no energy shield, no 2 chests, but I think chests is what I'm going to work on next. I work on things in a way that I can make them reusable. So then basically after I get this set up, I will have basically most of the game configured in terms of mechanic wise. And then I can just go crazy from there, making whatever I want, which will be quite fun. Yeah, I think that's about it. So I'll see y'all later.